So welcome to Pregnancy, Birth, and Postpartum, Essential Oils with Essential Partners. My name is Tina Martin. I'm a mother of one teenager and owner of Essential Partners. We educate people on natural solutions on how to use essential oils for their own health and wellness. And my friend here is Kat Kiefer, mother of 3 children, ages 8, 5, and 2, as well as a registered nurse. Her nursing experience is in reproductive endocrinology, IVF, hospice, case management, and most recently in clinical research. Welcome, Kat.
Thank you.
So we're going to talk a little bit about essential oils in pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. So let's give you a little bit of the essential oil basics. They're a natural approach to enhancing physical and emotional health safely without any side effects. The natural aromatic compounds provide complex and versatile abilities to combat threats without building up resistance. They work with the body to address issues on a cellular level. You need to check the usage instructions on any essential oils that you use and make sure that they're of a quality that you can use for aromatically, topically, or internal use. And also, if you're doing anything with citrus, especially here in Arizona, make sure that you put those in areas where you're not going to be in the sun for about 12 hours, because that can cause a little bit of an irritation because they are photosensitive.
All right. So just kind of looking at the body from head to toe, there are different things that during pregnancy can be experienced. And so we're just going to kind of go over a few things for which you can use essential oils. Of course, you always want to discuss with your healthcare provider, let them know what you're using, make them aware. So things like headaches, nausea, vomiting. Sometimes we just become more emotional, maybe more irritable. Definitely that heartburn that a lot of women experience. Milk production is very important in the postpartum portion of this whole big picture. Skincare before, meaning during the pregnancy stage as well as after giving birth. Back pain, which can be a big issue, particularly in the 3rd trimester. Constipation throughout pregnancy, a lot of times due to prenatal vitamins, as well as just all the pressure and everything being moved around as the baby is growing. Labor, and then swelling and cramping. So these are all issues that come about that we can use essential oils to help with. So for headaches, you can always rest with a cold rolled hand towel, washcloth behind the back of the neck. And you can apply lavender, past tense, or peppermint topically to the back of the neck. And we will be going a little bit more in depth with these oils and different uses for them in just a bit.
Nausea. Lemon or peppermint are great for morning sickness. Actually, just slicing a lemon in half and smelling it can be very helpful for morning sickness. It's very cleansing. So with that, I would just take off the lid and inhale deeply. You can also add a drop to a glass of water. I say glass, you can use stainless steel or ceramic, but we don't want to use plastics. You can also mist it into the room that you're in. Other ways to help with nausea is massage ginger or digestin onto the earlobes. Safety note, never put oils in the ears, eyes, and only small amounts. Toothpick swirl in a neti pot, so you don't want to put them up your nose. And by toothpick swirl, I mean you take a toothpick, put it on the end of the orifice, get a little bit on that toothpick, and just swirl it into the water for the neti pot. So very, very small amounts. Emotions. One of the things you can do to help with emotions, help physically and emotionally, especially with mood swings and anxiety, is a daily whole food supplement like vitamins, minerals, and polyphenols. You can apply a drop of the balance oil to the bottom of each foot every morning. A great way to start out. Balances out your overall well-being, emotions, and anxiety. You can apply 2 drops of frankincense under your tongue or in a capsule daily. That uplifts your mood, boosts your immune system, and overall cellular health. You can add 5 to 7 drops total of lavender or ylang ylang or geranium to an Epsom salts in a warm bath. In a room, diffuse your favorite uplifting oil, cheer, citrus bliss, elevation, to name a few. You don't have to do all of these. Pick the one that works for you. Start slow.
So we did talk a little bit about heartburn. That is one of the many discomforts that we experience during pregnancy. A good way to help kind of keep this at bay, you can apply digestion, peppermint, or ginger directly on the breastbone, or take 2 to 3 drops in a capsule internally. You can also add 2 drops of lemon to a glass of water, and like Tina stated, making sure it's glass, stainless steel, or ceramic, but not plastic. Or you can apply 1 to 3 drops of frankincense to the throat and chest. And for milk production, obviously stay hydrated, drink lots of water, and get as much rest as possible, as much as you can after having a newborn. You want to eliminate peppermint from your routine if you're planning on continuing to breastfeed, because peppermint can decrease milk production. So be safe with that. You can also apply 1 to 2 drops of clary sage on top of the breast. You want to avoid the nipple area or the areola, just the top of the breast topically, to help start that milk production, kind of promote that letdown. You can also apply 1 to 2 drops of basil on the top of the breast as well to increase milk production. You can choose one or the other, or if you have one and not the other, you can use the one that you have. Apply. So here, I just want to clarify, if you're one of those moms who just decides breastfeeding is not for you, or you're ready to wean, you're ready to stop, then you can apply peppermint to the breast area. It kind of relates to it being a cold oil, just like if you speak to your midwife, they might recommend cold showers or the cold cabbage leaves. It's all that cold that will decrease that milk production. So that's what that kind of relates to. And then for cracked nipples, you can apply lavender and olive oil to the nipples after each feeding. It's important to remember, after the feeding, we don't want the babies to ingest anything. They're still little. You can also use myrrh to soothe. And you always want to make sure that your latch is correct. You can always consult with your lactation specialist if you're having issues with that.
Skin care, stretch marks. You can apply Immortelle nightly over your belly area or any other areas needing attention. There's a couple of do-it-yourself kind of recipes, one with 5 drops of lavender, 5 drops of myrrh, 5 drops of helichrysum, and 10 drops of what we call fractionated coconut oil, where the fat molecule has been taken out, and so it really doesn't have that protein to be able to go rancid, and it's really smooth and absorbs into the body nicely. Another do-it-yourself is 20 drops of sandalwood, 15 of patchouli, 15 of lavender, and 1 cup of your favorite moisturizer. For itchy skin, 1 to 3 drops of lavender, coriander, or peppermint. Again, you don't have to use all 3. Pick the one you have, pick the one you like. Add that to the shea butter or lotion that you love.
Back pain. So again, you can always talk to your provider. You might be able to do some stretches, some exercises, and in conjunction with that, you can use bergamot or frankincense to help relax the muscle spasms and muscle aches, as well as just a lot of us during pregnancy will have sciatica pain, and so you can apply that to that buttock area and down the leg just to help soothe those pains.
Constipation. Apply 1 to 3 drops to the stomach, or take 2 drops internally in a capsule of either digestion, fennel, ginger, lemon, or peppermint. So you're seeing that some of these are repeats in here. They're very versatile. That lemon and peppermint and lavender are very versatile and can be used in a lot of different things.
And now for labor, we have back labor. You can gently massage 1 to 3 drops of black pepper with fractionated coconut oil or lotion. If you don't have the fractionated coconut oil, that's fine. You can mix it in with your lotion and rub it on the lower back. For stalled labor, gently massage 1 to 3 drops of clary sage on the lower abdomen. This is also the one that we mentioned for milk production. So as Tina said, we can use the same oil for various things. For hemorrhage prevention support, gently massage 1 to 3 drops of helichrysum on the lower back. For preterm labor prevention support, you can have 3 drops of lavender added to a relaxing bath each evening. And in a room, you can diffuse your favorite relaxing oils, which would be any citrus oil, elevation, or ylang ylang.
Swelling and cramping. Apply 1 to 3 drops of bergamot or sandalwood to relax the muscle spasms and muscle aches. As well as for swelling, then, massage 1 to 3 drops of aroma touch, geranium, ginger, lavender, lemon, or lemongrass with the fractionated coconut oil or lotion from the feet up to the thighs, up the thighs. You can also regularly add 2 drops of lemon to a glass of water to help with the swelling.
All right. So essential oils not generally recommended for use during pregnancy. As you can see here, we have arbor vitae, basil, which it's highlighted here because we just want to indicate it's okay to use it postpartum, but it is recommended that it is avoided during pregnancy. Birch, blue tansy, cassia, cedarwood, cinnamon, cypress, Douglas fir, eucalyptus, hinoki, magnolia, manuka, rosemary, Siberian fir, spikenard, thyme, white fir, wintergreen, and yuzu. There are others you should dilute prior to use. Any of the hot oils you want to be careful with, and just like Tina said with the citrus oils, being very careful. They do make you sensitive to the sun, so making sure that if you're going to apply them topically to an area that's covered, or just avoiding them if you know you're going to be in the sun for about 12, you want to avoid for about 12 hours exposure.
You can always find us on Facebook, YouTube, email, just about any way you can. There's our phone number there. So for any questions, you can go to Essential Partners. Thank you.